Hey guys, we are back with some more Toronto Maple Leafs GM mode, and got some more trades to make. Cause when don't we have any trades to make in in GM mode? And here we're going to be trading a couple of defensemen, and that would be our top six defensemen in Marincin and Corrado. But we're gonna get two top sixes back from Arizona in Tenorti and Connor Murphy. Now, they're both defensive defensemen, but Murphy has more of the defensive side covered, and Tenorti has more of the physical side covered, and they're both lefty and righty, and same for Marincin and Corrado. So we're going to add a little bit more to this deal because the trade value is a little favored towards us, so we got to add a little more value towards Arizona's side, and or at least to what they will be getting. So I think this guy's a center. Yeah, Overhart, unsigned prospect. Don't really need him. And then who's this other guy here? Oh, I saw his name. Where is he? I know he's a forward. Yeah, there he is, Egley. So, and then gotta add one more guy over here on Arizona's side. This guy. So hopefully that goes through. If not, I can make a few changes to it. But all right, so it doesn't meet the trade block particularly well. Maybe we're gonna have to add a draft pick or something. Maybe like a third for next year for Toronto. Will that go through? Yes, it will. All right, so got that trade out of the way. Now, one more trade I wanted to do. We got to get some of the forward vets out of here, and a couple of those would include Michael Grabner and where is it, Komarov. And we're also going to, unfortunately, need to include a third in this as well because these guys have quite a bit of value on them. So we're going to be going for Ryan Spooner and Seth Griffith. So both of these guys are second liners, and they should be able to help out William Nylander compared to Komarov and Grabner. And just let you guys compare all the stats. I already did it all. It makes sense to me, so I honestly don't see a reason why we shouldn't do it. So let's do it right now. And ooh, they don't. Maybe if I retained some of their salaries here. Maybe if I retain Komarov's. Hold on. How many years is Komarov on? 2 compared to Grabner's 2. Okay, so yeah, what if I retained Komarov's by like 0.7? No, okay. Might need to give up more than a third here. Might have to give up an unsigned prospect. Didn't really want to do that, but maybe maybe this guy will make it go through. It's not that much value, but yeah, all right. No, really, all right. Not going as planned. Maybe we need to give up Nos. He's only a 54, and by the time he gets to be NHL ready, we should be out of the rebuild at that point. They just don't want Grabner, I guess, is what they're trying to say here. Really? Okay. This is a bit more difficult than I thought it would be. I can't really trade Bernier, boys, because no one, and I mean no one, wants to take his salary. But the salary shouldn't be the problem here for Komarov and Grabner. What if I just got Spooner or Griffith? Which one would I want more is the thing. I think I'd want Griffith. Yeah, I think I want Griffith. So what if I took Spooner off of there? And obviously going to take one of these guys off, either Grabner or Komarov. I think I'm going to take Grabner off. Yeah, I want to take Grabner off. All right, so we're trading a third liner for an actual second liner, plus a prospect and a third. Will that go through? There you go. All right. I know that was a division rival as well, boys, but had to be done. Okay, so now we need to find a center. You guys were saying, one of you guys was saying trade for Barkov, but I don't really agree with that, and here's why. Um, so, I mean, first of all, look at his trade value. That's sort of pretty high, and he's a power forward. We already have a power forward in JVR, and I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable trading Kadri away because he still has his gold stars, and he's got pretty much the exact same stats, or maybe even better than Barkov. So, and I wouldn't feel comfortable giving up a pick, especially not in the while we're in the rebuild stage. So that's why I'm not going to go for Barkov. And we already got Griffith, so there's no point in going after a winger. And with all of our winger prospects as well, there's really no point. What about Coyle? I mean, I don't think I that's a little much trade value. Yeah, because what if we put Grabner here? We just go cycle through the teams that want him. What about Philly? No, not Raffle. He's already got the white stars. Nope, no one on Philly I want. San Jose. Let's see. Tierney? Chris Tierney? He might not be bad. Two-way forward. Yeah, I like that. Nope, not Ward. Tierney. That's a little. That's about the same value as Charlie Coyle, though. We're gonna be giving up quite a bit for him. What about Wingles? He's already in his prime. Goldobin. Ooh, that's a nice puck skills category. He might fill out the top 6 pretty nicely, because he'll be replacing Grabner. That'd probably need more value, though, on our side. And I'm thinking if we're getting all these young guys back, we should give one young guy back as well. So I'm thinking like Lepsic. I don't think we'll be using Lepsic. Because we already have a lot of other players like him, so I mean, he has potential, don't get me wrong, but he does add a value to it, but they don't necessarily want Lepsic either, so what if we gave up one of these 59 guys? They're not going to be on our team anytime soon. Sokolov, he's got a 4-star potential. What about Kopaka? He's got a 3.5-star power forward. Yeah, I'll give up this Kopaka guy. Yeah, because we're getting back Goldobin. I mean, I know it says he's a third-line scorer, but with those offensive stats, that's more like a second liner to me, or even first liner. The only thing bringing him down is his physical and defense, which aren't going to get up there necessarily anyway. So, and he still has plenty of room to grow. 4-star potential at 21 years old, already 83 overall. So, yeah, I think we can give up Grabner here in this deal. And as I said, we're not going to be using Kopaka anytime soon. And by the time, something fell. And by the time this guy is NHL ready, if he gets to NHL ready, we'll hopefully be way out of the rebuild at that point. So there you go. Yeah, we probably give a little too much value there, but whatever. sort of needed to do that. So there you go. Gotta get some roster moves done. All right, so forwards. Yeah, Goldobin's on the team. Griffith's on the team. And Murphy and Tenorti are on the team as well. So that's good. Gotta fill out the lines now. All right, so yeah, I want to move Nylander to the middle again. That's where he did best. So this guy should not be on the team. Gonna go back to roster moves. Yeah, you're going down. And sort by that. Yeah, all right. Looks like we're good. Yeah, Griffith and Goldobin. I'll just fill them in there for now. And then obviously Murphy and Tenorti. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Power play. But I want to get the 5-on-5 figured out first. What if we just put Killorn there? So we could have an all-offensive second line. Because I don't want Goldobin to get the red star if he rots there on the first line. So, yeah, well, Goldobin's a lefty. Griffith's a righty. Sniper. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep this like this. See how it does, and we'll just keep these lines together. Power play. Definitely want Griffith there. Put Nylander in the middle. I'll get Killorn out of here, so could get Goldobin there. Actually, you know what? Goldobin might be able to go on the first line. We'll spread out the scoring. Yeah, we'll spread out the scoring, and we'll put. I kind of want to see what Barry or Riley would be able to do on the second line. But they're too good is the thing for the second line. So, and I kind of want Barry to grow more and Riley to grow more, obviously. So we'll just leave Gardner and Demers there. Or you know what? Maybe we could get an offensive player on the point. What about maybe Holland? What's Holland's stats look like? They're not bad, but I wouldn't put that on the point. Yeah, I wouldn't put any of these guys on the point. I don't think. Maybe Griffith. Nah. We're better off with Gardner and Demers there. 4-man power play. We'll put Griffith. Penalty kill. So Holland, Kadri, Van Riemsdyk, Killorn, and Griffith, Goldobin. Fill out the defense here. Murphy and Tenorti. Extra attackers. That's good. That's good. And that's good. All right. Man, we spent enough time in this video doing all those roster moves. But I think that those were worth it. So let's actually sim this game here against Montreal. And there you go. Van Riemsdyk and Murphy chipping in his first game. There you go. Matthias Janmark. And there you go. That's a 3-1 win against the Montreal Canadiens. We're actually tied in shots there. All right. Hopefully that'll get us going. And if we are a playoff team, then we'll make the playoffs. I mean, obviously, and if we're not, then, we'll keep doing the rebuild. But, prefer to make that push for the playoffs. But, oh, God, we got destroyed there. And apparently we're playing Bibeau. Right before the trade deadline, too. Yeah, honestly, I don't think we're making the playoffs. But we're sort of that tweener team. If we get, let's say, 4 wins in a row, then we instantly look like a playoff team. But if we get 3 losses in a row, then we are not. So we got a lot to worry about here in Toronto. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't press continue just past the trade deadline, but let's go here again to Boston. And all right, so Nylander and Killorn. And there you go. We get the win. Kaloran and Hodgson with the empty netter. And there you go. Nylander's 15th of the year. Yeah, that was a good move, putting Nylander back in the center. Maybe we'll get better here. And actually, did I send out the scout? I think I did, yeah. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, I must have done that in the last video. So let's just send it out to the rest of the season, I guess. Because we'll be able to figure out if we're in the playoffs or not. I don't think we will be, but, you know, we've won 2 of our last 3 with the new roster, so you never know. Yeah. Yeah, that might have been an overtime loss, actually. It was 3-2, so. Ottawa, and nah, that wasn't an overtime loss. I saw the 28 turn to 29. Buffalo, let's see what's going on here. There you go, 4-0. All right. We're gonna need to go on a huge winning streak here, though, boys, to really try to solidify a playoff spot if we want it. Win against Chicago, win against Ottawa. So I do like the changes we've made so far. Definitely helped us out depth-wise, especially with Griffith and Goldobin. Goldobin's puck skills is probably helping out a lot as well. Especially with Nylander. Yeah, there you go. There's a string of wins in a row. Keep going, boys. I mean, I know at this point last year I was saying start losing, but man, we're just winning so many games now. Look at this. Oh my, keep it going, Toronto. If we can make it to 40 wins this year, that'd be impressive. That would be very impressive for this roster. All right, there you go. There's a loss. Come on, boys. Make it through this road trip here. Oh, come on. A loss to Florida. That might have been an overtime loss, though. Yeah, I think that was an overtime loss, so that was good. We got a point out of it. There you go. There's a nice win. Bounce back against Ottawa. There you go. Nice win against Boston, boys. So really up in the air whether we're in the playoffs or not. I guess it'll all depend on this last stretch here. So let's... regulation loss to Tampa. That's not good, boys. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're a division rival, so... Montreal... come on, boys. 3 games left, I think. Yeah, you got the Islanders here. And I think I saw a couple more on that last week, so... Come on, boys. Finish strong. Get to 41 wins. That'd be amazing. Yeah. I don't think we're in the playoffs. Unless our division is really weak, but I doubt it. I really highly doubt it. And yeah, I don't think we're making the playoffs. We lost to another division rival there. Man, that sucks. Especially for that strong start we had out of the trade deadline. But, you know, what are you going to do? Another another weak draft for the Toronto Maple Leafs, it looks like. Not weak draft, but mid-draft, you know. And another loss. Yeah, we're not in the playoffs. There's no way. Yeah, we're not in the playoffs. All right, so a lot to be taken out from this year. And but you know what? There is some positives. You know, William Nylander's growing. Hopefully Griffith will get a jump. Goldobin. Maybe Kadri will get to a 90. Hopefully Barry will get to a 90. So a lot of positives to take out from this year, but overall not a good year for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's all the final stats. Barry with 55 points. That's good. Hopefully he gets a huge jump. Same with Riley. Other than that, yeah, and actually Jonathan Bernier comes up this year as well, his contract, so we can actually release him if we need to and get another goaltender in free agency. Just like a temporary goaltender until Raymakers gets good, or if we get a, you know, if we can trade for another stud goaltender, you know. And may as well simulate the playoffs here in this video, because no point in leaving that to the next video, wasting time. So let's follow the AHL a little bit. There's a loss against Albany, another game against Albany, and it's another loss. All right, so Toronto Marlies aren't doing too well either. That's unfortunate. And then Portland Pirates, I think their name is. Another loss. All right. So I don't think the Marlies are in the playoffs either. Where are the Marlies? Yeah, I don't think they're in the playoffs. It's only showing the top 8 for some reason in the AHL. All right, let's just simulate ahead, see what we have, if anyone. Yeah. Neither Toronto organization is in the playoffs, so we'll just simulate ahead here to the 23rd, because I'm pretty sure that's when the schedule will appear. And yeah, obviously gonna have a nice draft, hopefully, because the draft sometimes, if you've been following this channel for a while, has been kind of bad to us, besides the first year for the Toronto GM, because that was a pretty nice draft. That was, but I have a feeling some of those players are a little glitched, so we'll we'll see who we get here in the first round of this draft. And I'm glad we didn't trade any of our first or seconds. We had to give up a third already as it is. Oh, what? Stuff keeps falling. Anyway, yeah, gotta get through this simulation here and just see where we are in the draft, I guess. Oh man, so as of right now, Eastern Conference final in real life looking like or it is Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay, so that should be interesting. And I know there's a Game 7 coming up here with Dallas and St. Louis, so that'll be fun to watch. Hopefully I can get around to watching that tonight. And yeah, let's just scout forwards. Let's go up to the draft, and I'll end the video there. And let's take a look, see who won the Stanley Cup. We'll get to the awards and all. The one time I remember the awards, we're not in the playoffs. And who's it going to be? Looks like they're still trying to figure out the AHL champion. And it's either Detroit or I didn't see the other one. I saw Detroit in there. It is the Detroit Red Wings. So there you go. Detroit Red Wings are the Stanley Cup champions. I didn't see the AHL. Wasn't paying attention. And we'll simulate it to the 22nd, and we'll check out the stats. Or not the stats, the awards. Not going to play the prospects game here. There you go. There's the Pro Scout. Retirements. So Doan, Chara, Hossa, Ginla, Datsuk. All these names. I thought that was Joe Thornton. Marlowe retired. Tanguay. Daniel Sedin. So a lot of big names here. All right. And let's get to the awards. So the Stanley Cup champions are the Detroit Red Wings, President's Trophy Detroit Red Wings. So looks like it was Nashville versus Detroit in the final. Art Ross, John Tavares, Hart Memorial, Tyler Seguin, James Norris, Drew Doughty, Lady Bing, Tyler Seguin, Calder Memorial, Michael Dalcal, Conn Smythe, Henrik Zetterberg, Vezina, Corey Schneider, William Jennings, Andrei Vasilevsky, Bill Masterton, Barrett Jackman. Okay. Frank J. Selke, Pavel Datsyuk. I don't know where my commentary is today, boys. It's too early. Ted Lindsay, John Tavares, Maurice Richard, Alex Ovechkin. All right. So that's about it for this video. And I'll see you guys next time when we take on the year 2 draft. See you guys then.